huge difference. Just because it's still unknown doesn't mean there is no scientific
unknown.
It's still unknown exactly how it happened.
Your explanation, there is no scientific explanation which you can believe in.
There is a scientific explanation, it's still just the exact cause, the exact scenario.
Scientific explanation is not something that explains this happening. No one accepts it. It's just it's a whole thing.
You said the nice word, it's synchronized. How can you believe that the whole universe is synchronized? And how is it synchronized? Everything's working on daily basis.
You're saying that
you're
suggests
sitting in front of me, now standing in front of me, your heart is beating without your control. Your temperature goes up whenever you are, where are you?
It's not design, it's coincidence.
How come? It doesn't make sense. It's not the earthquake which... But he believes that the earthquake can make him a cup of tea.
It does make sense.
Yeah. If the earthquake can make a cup of tea, then your heart can make an earthquake.
It does make sense.
How come?
Tell me.
Your heart and your
Can you stop your heart right now?
Because evolution led to my heart. Yeah, like I evolved from animals that had hearts before, and they had hearts before, and then the monkey they evolved from had a heart, and the creature they evolved from had a heart, and that's
so
why my heart now is
order can come from
Mansur.
randomness, no intention, and so on.
Yes.
Order can come from that.
Yeah.
Order
How
can
can you
come from.
consider one?
And the only example that you can demonstrate from real life is the one that is being disputed. We have no examples in any lab
Wait, do you say
where
evolution
you can
has been
get
disputed?
order from randomness.
Is evolution in dispute?
Right, in this conversation.
Of course.
Wait, evolution is in dispute?
Does everyone
In this
believe in evolution?
conversation.
Does everyone believe in evolution?
Yeah.
Hold on.
You don't know what I believe in, but I'm saying, does everyone believe in evolution? No.
Everyone
Well,
knows.
like,
No.
not
So
everyone. Not
evolution
everyone, but
is disputed because of
not
what?
really, not in the scientific community.
No?
It's,
Of course it is.
Scientists
Scientists out there who don't believe in evolution.
You don't think
You
so?
then say, oh,
maybe
they're
there
not
are a
real
few,
scientists.
but like,
One person
if you were to
doesn't
take,
agree.
if you were to take a survey of all people that have a PhD,
Okay. It sounds
I would
like,
say at least
unfortunately,
95%
in
of
this
them-
situation, guys, I suggest just by hearing this much here, go home and double check what you're stating, because you'll find a large community of the scientists in the world do not take evolution as a fact. Now that's what you're trying to state. There's a reason it's called a theory, yeah? There's a reason it's called a theory.
Gravity is a theory.
Yeah. Gravity's a
That
theory.
doesn't mean anything.
Oh, there's many.
Say, oh, it's called a theory. Oh, it's a
This
theory.
is something we find.
It's called a
Are you guys
theory.
atheists?
Agnostic.
Okay, so my point is, there's a lot of guys like yourselves who come along.
Argument.
No,
it's
they
called
come.
a theory.
Like I said, it's a serious argument. You should go and check
Gravity
things
is
that are
called
called
a theory.
theories. Yes, but is evolution a fact? Is it solid? Is it a theory that's
Nothing
being
in
worked on?
science is solid.
That's fair. That's fair.
Everything's
fact.
fair.
No, it is. Yes, it is.
That's fair, guys.
Can they
Guys,
prove it now?
yeah. Where's Sabur when you need him? Yeah,
In labs?
guys.
Yes.
No way.
Yes, you can. You can take moths. They're the moths.
Guys,
moths
you need to
that-
go and check how many forms of evolution there are.
Factory. It was in England. The
You're
factory-
standing on thin ice, believe me when you state that.
They would pollute, and the white moths went extinct
did you
because they
examine
couldn't
this?
hide in the coal.
Did you examine this properly? If you have, then you would have even been saying this. The number of the species, it didn't because they die out, because what we call like, if you can see yourself in a tree, then you are more prone to the predators, right?
Yeah.
So if you go and examine
So
this,
those ones die. That's evolution.
it
The
is
ones that are
just-
easy to eat and kill die.
Look, do you remember this story? I'm gonna just turn it backwards slightly. The giraffe, story of the giraffe.
I don't know the story.
Lamarck.
No.
You know what? The giraffe has long neck because so you had species there. They were competing the food on the bottom layer, right? So the food's gone from the bottom layer. So you need food on the upper layer of the trees. So they started growing longer and longer necks. But they didn't realize one of the fallacy of this reasoning is that what about the baby giraffes? Because giraffes don't feed their babies and so on, they're going to die out anyway, so the babies won't grow, so there'll be no more giraffes in the first place. So the idea that giraffes have longer necks because of this is like this same story of the moth. You know the experiment about the Drosophila? That we have done so many experiments with Drosophila changing its genes. You have half a wing, less a wing, and so on. Still a Drosophila, still a fruit fly. You cannot go beyond the boundary of species. The species of boundary. How many times you beat a dog? Still a dog. You don't get a pepper out of it.
Over on a period of millions of years.
No, that's a belief. Over a period of millions of years,
Like
you
dogs
can
and
become
baboons
you
have a
can
common
become cockroach,
ancestor.
right? Can you
Dogs
become
and baboons have a common ancestor.
I want to ask this question. Over a millions of years, billions years later, is it possible that you can become a cockroach?
Yes.
You know my title, right?
Me in mind, like me, or humans? Yes.
A human.
One like
Become a
like
cockroach.
transform into a cockroach.
No, transformation.
No, like
is not
humans
real.
can
no,
evolve
he's not
into
a cockroach.
cockroaches. Yeah.
Yeah. Then perhaps you need to go back and deeply reflect on the science and the mechanisms of how things happen.
No,
You affirm at one point that evolution is what? Not devolution, it's evolution.
Right.
Both. And then
well,
you become
it's
a
not
cockroach.
necessarily going forward. It's a thing that just happens.
Adapting to an environment.
Yeah.
Just happens, it's not science.
Actually,
An
yeah, it
explanation
is.
of just happens is not a science, is
Magic.
it? This is magic.
Well, it's, to say, not
God
to say
did
just
it.
happened,
God
but
did it.
It's a mechanism.
You know what?
It's
When
a
a theist would
mechanism.
say,
It's a
God did it,
mechanism.
it just is, you would not accept that. But
Well, no,
you
okay,
come up
okay.
with the same arguments
Not,
again
saying,
and
not
again.
to say that it just happens, but that meaning it is a mechanism. Evolution, natural selection is a mechanism.
Is it possible by natural selection that humans can become a human can become a cockroach and
humans
No,
evolve
because
into
there's no
cockroaches?
environment. There's no environment that would require a human to evolve into a.
wait.
You could, yeah. If it was
Let's
a
understand-
radi-
let's
if you
understand
radiated
something.
it,
Yeah,
and you know, over millions
want
of
to-
years,
I want to understand
we had
something.
nuclear winter, and and all those things.
So,
we would grow
remember,
cockroach
You should
skin.
go to Hollywood one.
Like-
So remember, the process of this evolution is what? It's just whatever it's better fit in the environment, right? Adaptation. Right. Do we still have cockroaches?
Well, it doesn't.
Do we still have cockroaches?
The thing in evolution, though, the mutations happen regardless of whether they're beneficial or not. Sometimes they happen in a bad way. Only the ones that are beneficial continue on.
Do we still have cockroaches? The answer is yes.
Yes.
So are they better adapted?
Yes.
Good. So this cockroach, which is better adapted, now what's going to happen to them? Are they going to evolve?
If they need to.
What do you mean need to? There's no need in
No, okay,
evolution.
not if they
There's
need,
no
but
need.
if
No
the
one knows the need.
conditions- if
There's
the
no
conditions
mind
are
and
Cockroach is
consciousness.
going to evolve.
If
into
the
something
conditions
else.
that cockroaches face
Yeah, are they-
favor
are
new
they
traits, they will evolve.
Hang on,
Yes.
hang on.
Do we still have monkeys?
Sorry?
Do we still have monkeys?
Yes.
Why don't we take them somewhere and make them human? Just
But you can't
Monkeys are a different
transform.
thing.
do something with them.
Monkeys are a different species. They
Why
can-
are the cockroaches not evolving?
Why are they not evolving?
Yeah.
I mean, they are evolving over a long period of time.
And
yeah.
they're still cockroaches. If you go into the fossils of cockroaches, it's still the cockroach of today.
Oh, because it's a successful model. But like,
What makes it successful?
it's just because they're able to
Survive
survive
in its
and
environment.
find food and yeah.
Right. So if you have a cockroach,
It's like sharks. Sharks
Look,
haven't
if you have
evolved
an-
in millions of years,
No,
but it's a
explain
successful
that.
model.
Explain that. So the cockroaches doesn't need to evolve into anything else because they're successful.
Yeah.
So why did even evolve?
Why did what?
Wait.
We should have been in our common ancestor, whereabouts is the cockroaches. We should have evolved after that.
I don't think that doesn't make sense.
Why not?
What you're clear.
You just said cockroaches don't need to evolve because they're better adapted. Before and now.
I'm sure there are parts of cockroaches that have evolved, and there are different species now. And then there's still the original cockroach probably hasn't changed because there's that
The
still
original
successful
cockroach,
model.
it's still better adapted. Is it not? Yes, it is. I can guarantee that. Better adapted in the environment, and there's so many of them in certain places. Right? Right. You'd close down a whole restaurant if you find a bunch of cockroaches. So they're very, very good adapted. So why would they need to evolve anymore? There is no need, because evolution doesn't think that they need to evolve. So you have these cockroaches who should remain cockroaches. So if we go back before the humans had common ancestors, we should have left ourselves in those species which didn't need to evolve anymore.
Because the cockroach isn't perfectly adapted. It's well enough.
Not
that
to
it can
all,
continue-
yeah, not to all,
It's
not
just
to
well
all
enough that it
things.
can continue to exist on.
It can fit in its niche. Like but something will evolve that is the top predator, and something that will evolve that will eat leaves, and something that does every different thing. Cockroaches in their niche are successful.
So let's summarize that. We have this magical thing called nature and evolution.
Not magical.
Okay. Where
No, not
if it's not magical, then
No.
is it conscious?
No.
No. Is it intelligent?
No.
Does it have a brain?
No.
So self-awareness? No. So having none of those, it's able to do all of that.
All these functions.
Yes.
How come?
It's not magic.
How come?
What?
What is it?
How come do all these functions?
It can do all of that without even existing all of these qualities.
Sun goes up, goes down, birds fly.
That's just how. That's just. I mean, I don't.
To exist, it doesn't need it.
Yeah.
What makes
No,
you
no,
assume
you
there
have-
needs to be intention?
This is what we call the replacement of the creator. What you've done, you've replaced the creator of this universe with called nature or mother nature and so on. Because with the creator comes responsibility.
It's just reality. No, it's not a creator. It's just
Knowing the
reality.
intent why you
Like,
created.
nature is
with
just
nature,
reality.
nature didn't design you and intend you, so you accept that. You prefer that. That's what it is. It's
Or-
your
or aliens
preference
sometimes.
because you do not want to somehow be in an organized understanding of reality where there is a reason of your existence, purpose of your existence, and there's a goal of your existence. With nature, there's nothing.